Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexabando, and this is a very interesting one. So, some of you may be aware of the Reddit board Horus Galaxy. Horus Galaxy is a rather, how do I phrase this? Some people love it, other people think it's literally Hitler. It's a polarizing board on Reddit. So, Horus Galaxy was created in the aftermath of the female custodies debacle, where a lot of the Reddit boards basically were automatically banning anyone who voiced an opinion that was not total and utter praise of female custodies, and is touted as a censorship-free community to discuss anything related to Warhammer. Now, I generally try not to post on Reddit too much. I post my pictures and that's about it. And I read through some of this, and from what I've seen, Horus Galaxy appears to be pretty much what they say they are, a censorship-free Warhammer board. Grimdank, Imaginary Warhammer, all of the others would have you believe that Horus Galaxy quite literally would make ISIS look like nice people. And are quite regularly quite happy to go off brigading and spread lies and just generally be rather abusive about anyone who is on Horus Galaxy. But that has now taken a bit of an escalation, in the sense that many people who are joined to Horus Galaxy are finding themselves getting automatically banned from other Warhammer Reddits. And this is being done by an automated system called Hive Protector. Bans users, reports or removes content from users who have participated in a specific set of subreddits or submitted posts from domains configurable by submods. So, guilt by association is the term to describe this. You are guilty simply by being in the space. You are not guilty of anything you've actually done. You are simply guilty because you were present in the area. This is actually technically against Reddit's terms of service. So if you do find yourself banned by this, and it will tell you you are banned by an automatic moderator or by a bot or whatever, you can go and report it to Reddit and say, hey, I was banned because I post on this board. This is not correct. This is incorrect, this is bad, this is not allowed, etc., etc. Word it better than me. Because Reddit's administrators are not controlled by moderators. They are their own people. They're actually paid by Reddit themselves. And if people basically find out that this is the sort of thing that happens, it makes advertisers very uneasy. And this has all come from the fact that basically one of the mods on r/custodes allegedly received death threats, which is not okay, from people on Horus Galaxy. The Horus Galaxy mods then went, cool, we'll deal with this. They reached out to the mod's name, who's Hannah, who's quit Reddit, and they said, hey, please provide us screenshots, send us the messages, tell us who it was so we can find them, and we will ban them from our board, which I think is perfectly fine. Death threats are not acceptable. They are technically illegal. Passing this information onto the relative board where they've come from, onto the moderators, so they can also discipline them there, passing it onto onto law enforcement, the authorities, passing it on to anyone who should have access to that information is the correct thing to do. Unfortunately, Hannah decided she didn't want to do that. She refused to provide that, and it wasn't her place to prove it. And many of the low testosterone members of the other Reddit boards decided that what was happening here was called sea lioning, which is basically where someone is pressured over and over again to prove that something's happened. Like that's a bad thing. If you have made a claim that a crime has happened, and when asked for proof, you basically scream victim and claim that that itself is more abuse, you're a giant melt. You deserve everything you get. You should never get to complain about anything ever again. If someone like causes you harm or breaks the law or does something horrible to you, and you have proof, provide the proof. Because all of your critics then have to shut up. You can then go back to it in the future and go, here is a historical example of your community committing these acts. But they didn't. So, rightly so, many members of Horus Galaxy have called it out and said, I don't think this is real. You know? And okay, that's a perfectly valid point of view to have. You know, I could claim that I saw a giant purple flying gorilla the other day. And if someone goes, prove it, and I go, no, then they're well within their rights to go, I don't think you saw a giant purple flying gorilla. And I don't get to stamp my little feetsies and go, no, I did. Or call you racist, sexist, misogynistic, and all the other ists and phobes because you decided that, you know, I'm lying. If I do have proof, and you've said all that, then you owe me an apology. And many comments on Horus Galaxy are like, yeah, if she provides proof, we'll apologise. But this Hive Protector, and the irony of something called Hive Protector, protecting the hive mind that is left-wing Reddit in general. And it's in 366 communities. That's wild. Yeah, it's the jokes are writing themselves. So yeah, if you are on Horus Galaxy, maybe, you know, you have to think now whether or not you want to actually post here. If not, keep posting. You know, if it doesn't bother you about getting banned off the other like 40k subreddits. The ironic thing is that since this sort of thing started and Horus Galaxy being called out as literally the enemy, it's grown in size by about 30%, and they are now fully LARPing as Horus about how they've been betrayed by, you know, their own side and cast out, and how, you know, they didn't want to unleash their legions, which is quite funny. But they do have a series of rules. I mean, I'll show you here on the side. Be respectful. No piracy links. No not safe for work content. No bigoteering, which is like brigading. No crusading or brigading. Posting guidelines. That's just so you can see the rules. No divisive identity politics. Please use the correct flares. Redact when you dunk. This is like redact when you dunk. If you've got someone who's posted something stupid, the rules here are hide their names so you can't go after them. None of these rules would be there for a board that's as evil as it's implied to be. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. It's a bit wild that Warhammer of all things is getting this aggressive. But yeah, let me know what you think. It's a bit of a funny one, this. Right, well, my name's Bando, this is Brexit Bando. If you want to follow me on Reddit and have a look at it, you can see here, my name is Sarah Bando. Yes, I'm named after a squirrel from a Brian Jacks book. So yeah, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, say hi, and if you're on Horus Galaxy, maybe, you know, post a link to my video, you know, share it there. I don't know, do what you want to do, guys. Have a great day, enjoy your Tuesday, bye-bye.